Okay, everybody, let's get right into it. This is Farm Sim Freddy Eddy, and let's get ready to do some farming. We've got a lot to get through today, and the first thing we need to do, I think, is take care of the field that we purchased in the last episode. It has green beans on it. And we're going to need to harvest them. You can see there they need some fertilizer on them, so we're going to see if we can't fertilize them, put another stage of fertilizer on them. This is the planter that I bought, and I think it's we just got to get some fertilizer in it and get it staged over at the farm ready to go so that we can do some planting today, because I'm wanting to plant soybeans at some point. I do like this planter. It's easy to get down the road, the way you connect to the end of it, and then you can fold it up, and it plants straight. It's split straight across, so, and it's connected to the tractor the way it is once you're planting, and it's just easy to use, I guess is what I'm getting at. Well, let's get this back to the farm. We're going to drive by the field that we purchased. It has green beans on it. I think we can stop and take a look at that real quick, which is a pretty sizable field we bought. So let's stop here and see what. Yeah, definitely got green beans on it, and it definitely needs some fertilizer. So hopefully it'll take another stage of fertilization for us so we can get the most yield possible out of it. Unfortunately, we're going to have to rent an expensive harvester to harvest the green beans off of there. It's like a vegetable harvester, but it's specifically for green beans. I do believe green beans is new for Farm Sim 25. I've never planted them. I always plant soybeans or field beans, and that's what I'm wanting to plant today in all the fields, which we'll get around to in this episode. We need to go get some fertilizer from the shop with that. That's lime, so we're going to have to send this over to the shop and get some fertilizer. Go ahead, and we got our little sawmill here, and well, it looks like we're going to have to probably add to it at some point. It only takes 14,000 liters of wood, but it goes through it fairly quick. Decent earner for us. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. I would love to see this channel grow. I've got quite a few videos out there. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and you can watch all my videos at Farm Sim Freddy Eddy. So this is the bees, and it don't look like it's doing anything yet. And it looks like I can harvest green beans right now, but they're not ready, so they must have been planted later. So it'll probably be next month that I'll be able to plant green or harvest the green beans. Go ahead and get this guy filled up with some fertilizer. Kind of like watching grass grow, watching this equipment fill up, but it's all part of the game. They haven't changed much. Fertilizer's still crazy expensive. But once we get this over to the field, what I'm going to do is I'll do a little playthrough with some music so we can speed it up because it's kind of repetitive field work, but you'll still be able to see the tractors. Oh, and I don't know about anyone else, but it seems like the turning in this game is a little more difficult than FS22. It doesn't right itself. But anyway, I'm going to do a fast forward playthrough on the field work throughout this episode with some good music. I hope you enjoy it, and it's a quick way of getting through the field work that's repetitive, and I think it's a fun way to do it. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so how's that for making short work of some field work? So it did take the fertilizer, the application of fertilizer, and we are done with this for now. I'm done with this little tractor. We need to see about leasing a planter, but to start with, we're going to have to jump ahead 1 month and see if the field is ready to harvest, because it's not ready to harvest yet, but I think 1 month and we should be ready to go. So we'll just go ahead and leap ahead 1 month. Some months seem like they go this fast. All right, so it's September and it's raining, and it shows that it's ready to harvest, but it's raining, and that is not good, because I don't even know if you can harvest in the rain, and if you do, I think you get a penalty on how much you're able to yield off the field with it raining, and I don't know what that percentage is, but I know it's kind of significant. I heard 15 to 20% you'll lose by harvesting in the rain. So, and yeah, it's ready to harvest, but it is raining, and the forecast looks like it's going to rain all month. So I might go ahead and roll the dice and jump ahead 1 month and hope that it doesn't wilt, and hopefully it's not raining next month. And yeah, I think that's about the only thing we can really do. It shows we can harvest this month, next month, and the month after, so I'm assuming that it won't wilt if I jump ahead. And prices are better next month anyway, September, so it'll go up a little bit, and then after next month it starts dropping. So I might as well roll the dice and jump ahead one more month, I think. Alright, so it's October now. We jumped ahead. Let's go take a look at the field and see what it looks like. And it doesn't look like it wilted, so we're good there. So the rolling the dice was ready to harvest. So that worked out well. Now you know if it's raining, you can jump ahead as long as it shows that you can still harvest that next month of that crop, and you'll probably be pretty safe. So now we need to lease this beast, an OXBO green bean harvester, which looks like a vegetable harvester, but it's specifically for green beans. And we're going to have to borrow money to do it because it is expensive to lease, and we don't have enough money to lease, so we're going to have to borrow a little money, and hopefully we end up in the black after we harvest, and this isn't all a waste of money and time. Hopefully we get a lot of green beans off the field, and this will be worth it. I'd rather make a little money than just plowing it in. Because that's what I do a lot of times with fields that I buy, and there's vegetables on them, and I don't want to waste the time harvest them. I'll just plow them in and then plant when I want on them. Very expensive very expensive harvester to lease. So we're not going to have it but for one field, so hopefully we can recoup some of our money, and hopefully it's all worth it in the end, leasing this harvester and selling the green beans right now. But I think we'll be all right, because usually vegetable crops, we end up getting a lot of them off the fields. They really yield, have high yields is what I'm trying to say. So we'd probably be all right. We'll find out. $17 miles an hour. But we'll do another playthrough on this, and we'll have some music. It'll be the longest playthrough of the episode, but it'll be music, and while we're harvesting, and it'll be sped up. You'll be able to see the harvester work and take the green beans off the field. I think it's the best way, most entertaining way of showing you that we're actually farming and getting stuff done. But it's so repetitive that could you imagine watching this for 45 minutes or longer, this is probably going to end up taking me real time, probably an hour or more. But we need to make sure that our little trailer, because we only got the little trailer that came with the farm, and I'm not sure if it'll hold vegetables. We need to kind of try to find it, and I'm not sure exactly where it's parked, but I know we have it here somewhere, and it's not in that shed. It's probably on the other side of the barn, I'm guessing. It's the first time we've harvested in this series. Well, no, that's not true. We harvested a little bit in episode 1. Yep, so let's see if this little trailer will hold green beans. I hope it does. So we go to vehicles, and then we have to find the little trailer. And there's a little trailer, and it looks like it pretty much holds anything in the game almost. I mean, it even does sugarcane, and it certainly does green beans. So that's good. We'll at least be able to use this trailer to get the crop to market. Well, enjoy the playthrough, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, all harvested. How'd you like the playthrough? Now we need to get this beast of a harvester off of lease and send it back. Go ahead and send it back. Yep. And we got, that's nice, we got like a little over $9,000 back off the base lease because we didn't have it too long. And this is where we've been taking the beans to. Go ahead and drop these off, the last little bit of beans, and we definitely made some money. We're up 100,000, so we made about, I would roughly guess around 70,000, maybe 65,000. So let's go ahead and drop the trailer back at the farm here, and now we need to plow that field that we just harvested. It's showing red, so that means it needs to be plowed. We'll go ahead and hook up to the plow here and get it over to the field that we just harvested, and I'll do a quick playthrough on this with some music so that like I said, it's repetitive. And it's really weird, this field, the AI worker will not plow it, although it shows that it needs to be plowed. It will not plow it, so I'm just gonna plan it that way, and the next time after we harvest off of it, we'll try to plow it again. But enjoy the playthrough here. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, all plowed. So I'm wanting to plant soybeans, and we can't do that until April. It's October, so there will be some jumping ahead. We'll have to feed this little sawmill a little bit. Go ahead and get this, well, it's a plow to me, but I think it's a subsoiler, but we're using it like a plow. It does the same thing. And get it unhooked off the tractor here, and then we can get the tractor parked in the barn for the winter, and we'll go ahead and jump ahead a few months through the winter here real quick. At some point we're going to need to feed our little sawmill, and right there it shows soybeans soybeans we can plant in April. So we have to get to April, and then we can plant our fields. Alright, so let's check the sawmill here real quick. And it looks like it would take a small tree or two, so I'm going to cut one of these down. And this is by far the most efficient way of doing it. You cut the whole tree down, and then you use a little tractor and hook the winch up to it and drag it right over the whole tree, right over to the sawmill, and it'll take it. As long as it has room, it'll only hold 14,000 liters. But that is that's a couple of trees, a couple of small trees. The big trees, I don't know if you can get all of. I mean, if the sawmill is empty, you might be able to get most of it to take it. But either way, this is the easiest way I know how to lumberjack in this game for sure. So all you do is buy this little winch, attach it to the tree, and this is the smallest tractor we have on the farm, and you just pull it over there. It's I'm hung up on some bushes. We'll just have to trim some of these bushes real quick, which isn't a big deal. And I think there's a little bit more in here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, right there's a bunch of them. And let's see if we clean them up good so that we can pull it through here. Yep. Alright, and then this is what I love about it. You just pull it over to the sawmill and it'll take it. And it's a pretty good earner. You know, it makes you pretty decent money a month. It definitely offsets the loan if you have a loan out there, and then you still make money on it more than what the loan would be. But I think it'll take one more tree, so let's cut one more down real quick, and then we'll get to planting. Then just grab the winch and then just attach it to the tree and just drag it over there. I love it. Perfect. So that's got probably enough in it for now. So let's jump ahead a few more months. Alright, so it is April and it is planting season. There's our planter, and this is the tractor we're going to use, our bigger tractor for the planter. We're going to have to buy a roller because we don't have a roller. So it's a good thing that we made some money off the green beans. And I pretty much know what roller I want to buy, but we'll just have to take a look at them and see what's available. But Anyway, so let's get this out to the field here, and we'll get it unhooked. And I'll show you how to use this planter really quick. It's a pretty simple process. You go ahead and hook up to the planter where the seed box is, or the fertilizer box, whatever you want to call it. I would say that's probably the fertilizer box. And then you fold it, and then you can just get your AI worker. It's ready to plant. It's full of fertilizer. It's full of seed. It's set for soybeans, which is what we want to plant. And I'll go ahead and just get this guy going on planting, and while we do a few other things. And off he goes. I'm just double checking, making sure that I don't have a roller, but I don't think I do. I don't think I bought one yet. And no, got everything but a roller right now. Nope. So we'll definitely have to get one. I wish we had the money for that Fendt. $251,000 for that Fendt would be awesome. I think you'd pay probably $450,000 or more for that if you bought it new. Now I gotta find the rollers here. I'm not quite used to the store yet, where everything's at. And there they are. There it is. All right, so I don't have the tractor to pull that one out, nor the money. I mean, I could buy that, but I would rather buy this one, which is more affordable, but it's still relatively sizable. But the first game that I played when we got Farm Sim 25 up and running, this roller had issues and glitches, so I'm hoping that the update fixed it, because it acted all kinds of crazy on me. But we'll give it a shot and see if they haven't fixed it. I'm assuming they have. All right, so we're at the store picking up the roller that we just bought, and we'll get it over to the field and staged and ready to go. We'll just do the planting in this episode, and I'll go ahead and finish up the rolling, and then probably next episode we'll probably work on harvesting and some more lumberjacking, and see what else we can get into. So enjoy the playthrough, and I will see you on the other side of the playthrough here. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it and do the planning for the fields. Okay, so that's all the fields planted. We need to go ahead and unhook from our planter here, and well, we got to fold him first, but that way we can hook up to the end of it and pull him easier. But we'll get it hooked up to the planter here and get it back to the farm. All the planting's done. We have all the fields planted with soybeans, so it should be a good harvest. Soybeans sell at a premium, so we should be able to make some good money. And not sure what I'm going to do with it. We'll have to figure out next episode what we're going to do with the money after we harvest it. But it will definitely be a boost to our pocketbook in this playthrough. And it's that's what this game's all about, making money and expanding, and we're going for 20 million. I appreciate you watching. This is Freddie Eddy. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.